Hey, yo. What's up, guys? Welcome to the first episode of the WWE 2K22 Universe Mode series. But before we get into anything, we're gonna break character here, and we are going to send our deepest condolences to the friends, family, and fans of Scott Hall. Rest in peace to an absolute legend in every sense of the word. And thank you, Scott, for making wrestling what it is today.
One of the most charismatic superstars there's ever been. That Razor Ramon character. Think of how many people, like wrestlers and characters nowadays, maybe they wouldn't be around if it wasn't for him.
Exactly.
Whether it be like him, like physically helping out with them, or just going on, television every week, showing the Razor Ramon character, showing, hey, it's cool to be the bad guy.
Exactly. So, right off the start of the show, like I said, we wanted to send our condolences to his friends, family, and fans. And rest in peace and rest in power to the bad guy. But guys, welcome to the Raw After WrestleMania. We are starting a brand new season, as we like to call it here in the WWE, and I can't wait to get things underway. WrestleMania was an absolutely insane event over the past 2 nights.
Mm-hmm.
And Tyler, we're just going to keep the train rolling as we get into the Raw After WrestleMania. I'm sure there'll be a ton of surprises here tonight. The first match, that's true. The match you guys are going to get to see tonight is going to be Sasha Banks with the Raw Women's Champion Bayley in her corner, is putting out an open challenge to anybody in the locker room to come and face her here tonight. And if they win, they will get a shot at Bayley's Raw Women's Championship. And Tyler, even though we just had Mania the last 2 nights, we are just 2 weeks away from the next Raw pay-per-view, Judgment Day.
Yeah, but at the same time, who cares about that? Because, we've been through this for how many years? It's a Raw pay-per-view. But what you're really going to be looking forward to is in four, I'm holding a toothpick, give me a break, 4 weeks when SmackDown's event Payback will be going on. What?
Judgment Day is in 2 weeks, and things are going to be crazy here tonight. We've got a ton of other matches as well. Specifically, we got a women's tag team championship match. A women's tag team match featuring the team of Bliss Please, that's Alexa Bliss and Toni Storm, taking on Ember Moon and Liv Morgan. And we got so many other matches here for you tonight. But let's get into your opening matchup here tonight. Sasha Banks with an open challenge to anybody. Let's see who answers.
I want to know right now.
Alrighty, getting things underway for the Raw After WrestleMania. And here comes Sasha Banks with an open challenge to anybody.
Yep. If it were Bayley in this match, I know exactly who would be challenging her.
Who's that?
AJ Styles. The battle of the soccer mom haircuts. Not bad.
I mean, I don't think that would be a legal match. I don't think we'd be able to have that. But
yeah, we don't have the legal jurisdiction to do something like that. Anyway.
But with that being said, whoever wins this match, or should I say, if the challenger can beat Sasha Banks, they will get a shot at Bayley's Raw Women's Championship at the next Raw pay-per-view, Judgment Day, in just 2 weeks. So let's see who answers.
About to find out. Oh, wait a minute.
That's Raquel Gonzalez. The NXT Women's Champion is here on Monday Night Raw.
We are 1 night removed from night 2 of WrestleMania, and here we are. NXT is taking over, no pun intended, of course.
And she looks like she's ready for business here. An absolute dominant reign as NXT Women's Champion.
Big Mommy Cool herself. She's destroying everybody in NXT. Maybe she thought, hey, let me come destroy the Raw superstars as well.
And I don't know. Sasha, she's got to watch out. Because Raquel Gonzalez, like I said, is on an absolute tear recently in NXT.
I'm not as built as her. I don't know what I'm doing.
And let's see what happens. Bayley does not look happy about this, but we'll see how it plays out. Raquel Gonzalez, Sasha Banks on Monday Night Raw.
Sasha
trying
out with the offense. Oh.
Trying to take out Raquel's legs, but Raquel, big kick to the gut, a big punch to the head.
When it comes to Raquel, I have a little bit of advice for whoever faces her. Do not make her angry because
oh my God,
you will not like her angry.
And I think Sasha's just about finding that out right now. Snapmare.
Oh, what's she doing?
Running kick to the head.
That would knock anybody out.
And a big punch to the face. Looking to end the match right here. Is that going to be it for Sasha Banks? No, kick out of one.
Jinx, you owe me a soda.
This again.
Something I said.
Snapmare again, and off the ropes again. And
oh!
Sasha avoided it that time. Big running clothesline, sending Raquel over the top rope.
Oh, just mocking her now. Well.
Oh, here she comes back in the ring, and a big clothesline, knocking down Raquel Gonzalez.
Sasha going up to the top. Waiting for her.
Oh, Raquel caught her right out of midair.
Ooh.
And just marching around the ring.
With ease.
Ooh, and a big power slam.
Ooh, that makes me want to go to the chiropractor. Here we go.
And looking for the pinfall again.
2.
And a 2 count. And Bayley is shaking in her boots right now. And a big clothesline into the corner from Sasha. And, and a big knee to the head, bouncing right off the bottom turnbuckle. But she gets up like it's nothing.
Now, Sasha, what's she going for? Oh, the
vertical suplex.
No. Oh.
Raquel drops down. Big German suplex.
Woo.
And a big knee right to the face.
All right, so she needs a chiropractor and a dentist. Raquel just eyeing up Bayley. Oh, daring her. Sasha doesn't want to.
Kick to the back of the knee again. And oh my God, just
ragdolling,
throwing Sasha halfway across the ring.
By the look of Bayley's face, she's not too happy right now.
Calling for Sasha to get up. And a
big
suplex.
Yep. This is where Bayley should be trying to give Sasha some advice, but if I was Bayley, even I wouldn't know what to do.
Yeah, that's how do you deal with one of the most dominant NXT Women's Champions in recent memory? And
oof, right to the back.
She's just tearing Sasha apart in there. Oh, and Bayley
trying to get a distraction. Sasha getting up.
Calling for the distraction.
Schoolboy.
Sasha trying to roll her up.
Is he gonna?
And a kick out at 1. Ooh, big clothesline though from Sasha.
Sasha wants her up.
Sasha's got to try to take advantage of the distraction.
And now.
Ooh, bank statement.
Thought that was the submission.
Yeah, that's a good point.
2. No!
Kick out at 2 by the NXT Women's Champion.
Folks, we're a little rusty. It's been a while. We're still not familiar with the moves.
Now whipping her off the ropes.
Oh, just shoving her off.
And another big blow to the back. And Raquel Gonzalez.
She wants something other than the title. Now just scooping her up.
And a big fall-away slam.
Josh, Bayley getting up.
Bayley getting up on the ring apron. And Sasha.
And now we're getting the bank statement.
Looking for the bank statement. She's got it locked in.
Raquel, she's gonna have to tap.
What's gonna happen here? Sasha really wrenching the hold.
And
Raquel powers out into a roll-up.
1, 2. No. Sasha having to let go.
And a big elbow to the top of the head.
Raquel just popping up now.
Raquel has had an answer for everything that Sasha Banks has presented, and another toss across the ring.
So at what point is Bayley going to throw in the towel?
Oh, I don't think she will, but... And again, focusing on the back of Sasha Banks.
Look at the terror in Bayley's face right now. This could be her
Oh
future.
my God!
Whoa, whoa,
Just whipping
whoa.
Sasha right around the ring.
Anybody else feeling dizzy?
I'm sure Sasha is.
Now Raquel calling for it.
Oh, and
Bayley trying to distract her.
Bayley with another distraction.
But no.
Raquel's not letting it phase her.
Oh, here we go.
What
Here
are we
we
about
go.
to see?
Oh, no. Widow's Peak on a maneuver. No. Oh, it's a submission.
Oh, submission hold.
Sasha is in pain.
It looks like it. And
Sasha barely getting strength.
Powering out in an arm drag. Sasha trying to take advantage. Another big clothesline. But Raquel Gonzalez will not stay down.
And Sasha was going for something there.
Oh, reverse. Oh, Bayley throwing in a steel chair. Bayley done with the shenanigans here. A roll up.
Though. 1, 2.
No, a kick out at 2. Is Sasha going to use the chair?
I think she's going for it.
Raquel saying, oh no.
Just shoving it.
Oh.
Electric chair.
Chair.
Can this be it?
Raquel looking to finish things.
Here we go. One-handed power bomb.
And is that enough to put Banks away?
1,
2, 3. Raquel Gonzalez.
Impressive debut.
An impressive debut, and not only that, Tyler, but on her first night on Raw.
I think we got a #1 contender.
She is now #1 contender for Bayley's Raw Women's Championship.
Here's the question, though. What about the NXT Women's Championship? What's going on with that? Is she still champion? Is she leaving NXT?
I'm not sure. We'll have to find out.
Well, come on. You're the journalist here, aren't you? Huh? Find out. We need answers. The people, they're gonna be wondering.
I'm not a journalist. I'm just an announcer.
Potato, potato.
But Tyler, could we potentially see the first ever Raw Women's and NXT Women's champion?
Here's a little history lesson for you. 2014, Raw After Mania, WrestleMania 30 to be exact. Paige, the then NXT Women's Champion, made her debut against AJ Lee, who was the Divas Champion. And what did Paige do? She won the Divas Championship. She made history, the only one to hold the NXT Women's and WWE Divas title at the same time. Raquel going for the same thing here?
Could we see a repeat of Paige 8 years later? We'll have to wait until Judgment Day to find out. But guys, let's talk about the rest of your matches that you didn't see here on Monday Night Raw. Alrighty guys, let's talk about the matches you didn't get to see on this week's episode of Monday Night Raw. First off, we had The Miz and John Morrison taking on the Street Profits in a #1 contendership match for RK Bros Raw Tag Team Championships. It was a back and forth battle, but The Miz hits the skull-crushing finale to pick up the victory. And that means The Miz and John Morrison will face RK Bro for the Raw Tag Team Championships at Judgment Day. Next up, Bobby Lashley, with, of course, MVP, took on Slapjack in, for all intents and purposes, a squash match. Lashley just absolutely throwing Slapjack around like it was nothing and hitting him with the Dominator to end the match really quickly. Next up, we had Kevin Owens taking on the United States champion Samoa Joe in a U.S. championship match. It was a hard-fought battle, but Samoa Joe made Kevin Owens tap out with the Coquina Clutch to retain his U.S. championship. Next up, we had the team of Bliss Please, Alexa Bliss and Toni Storm taking on Liv Morgan and Ember Moon. Liv got beat up a bit, but once Ember entered the match, it was just about over for the team of Bliss Please. The Phenom showing why she is such a dominant force here on Monday nights. Next up, some triple threat action. King Nakamura taking on Damian Priest and Finn Balor in this triple threat match. Damian Priest picking up a big victory here over two former world champions. And after the match, the World Heavyweight Champion AJ Styles announced on Twitter that he wants to challenge Damian Priest for the World Heavyweight Championship at Judgment Day. Damian Priest getting his first shot at world title gold, and we'll see what happens here in just a week. And in your main event, Seth Rollins was taking on a surprise opponent, and that surprise is, of course, Imperium's own Walter. NXT UK champion has come to Monday nights with a pretty dominant victory here over Seth freaking Rollins. And I'm excited to see where Walter's career goes from here. But guys, thank you for tuning in to this episode of Monday Night Raw. We are so glad to be back with the 2K22 videos. Thank you guys so much for your patience over the past week. We really appreciate all your support on this video and the draft video and everything else.
Specifically patience for past, 2 years now?
Yeah, good point. But again, before we sign off, we want to give one last well wishes and condolences to the family, the friends, the fans of Scott Hall. Rest in peace, rest in power, bad guy. Thank you guys so much, and until next time, have a phenomenal day.
But before we go, it's all right. I would like to have the final say on tonight's show. I know we've never done that, but given the circumstances, I have one final thing to say.
Go ahead, by all means.
Well, we're going to end this with a quote. A great man once said, "Hard work pays off. Dreams come true. Bad times don't last, but bad guys do." Chico.